What's good, guys? This is wolfiereacts and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be reacting to Dax, and the track is called Gotham. Now, if you don't know about Dax, he started doing one takes on YouTube. He was actually a janitor before he was a rapper, and then obviously he got a lot of buzz through YouTube, and now he's a dangerous commodity in the rap game, and he can outbar some of the greats, and his lyrical flow is ridiculous, and the way he manages to create a cadence where he's got a melody behind it, but he doesn't really have a hook, so it's literally just his lyrical ability that carries it through the song, which is dope to me. So yeah, we're going to be reacting to his new track. He had a bit of a hiatus from social media for about a month or two, and now he's back with a banger. So this will be my first reaction. I've not heard the track, just wanted to share it with you guys. Obviously we've done quite a lot of Dax on the channel, so I thought we'd bring this to the table as well. Before we get into the video, if you do like the reaction, then make sure you smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. You're already here, and it's free, doesn't cost you anything. Help your boy out, and hit the notification bells to let you know anytime I drop any new content. So without further ado, guys, let's get into the video. How badly do you want to be famous?
I think that we're headed down the wrong road. Fake's real and they say real's fake woke. False prophets on these screens.
I think we're headed down the wrong road. They say fake's real and real's fake woke. So to all of the, I'm gonna say like the lean heads, like all the new age kids that do sit lean and multicolored hair and all of that. It's not real rap. It's like I said, I believe it should be in its genre and its own. Music's fine, it's an expression of self, but don't call it rap, because it's not rap. But if you're woke, if you're a woke rapper, then they call you fake woke, because you're pretending to know what you're talking about. And it just doesn't make any sense to me, but that's facts. I've not heard anyone say that, to be fair.
Everywhere we go, but what did you expect when dumb people got smartphones?
Oh,
More memes cool, make it all a big joke. Crown your fake kings and let them sit up on your fake throne.
Need to pull that back. Need to pull that back.
It's real and they say real's fake woke. False prophets on these screens everywhere we go, but what did you expect when dumb people got smartphones? More
false prophets on these screens everywhere we go, but what did you expect when dumb people have smartphones? See what I mean? The lyrical ability of this guy and how he manages to make you see what he's talking about. It's like they're called smartphones because they're able to do multiple different things at one time. That's why you have so many screens. But false prophets on our screens. What did you expect when dumb people have smartphones? So think about like the hierarchy of social media and having like a massive following on TikTok, or you do a viral video that doesn't actually have any substance, but you get 40 million views. Do you know what I mean? It's like, that's so many people will stick to their guns and say that this is real content, and it's like, it's just crazy. You're all getting brainwashed, and he's basically saying, I'm not a sheep, I'm a goat.
memes cool, make it all a big joke. Crown your fake kings and let them sit up on your fake thrones. You're young now, but just wait until you grow old. When life gets real, you'll remember all these words I wrote. I went roam and walked multiple ways for 40 nights, 40 sleeps, yes, multiple days in the desert. No.
So that's him talking about how he just literally went off social media, went off the grid for 40 days and 40 nights, and he kept saying like he was in Gotham, and obviously if you look at the reflection, the track that he's called is called Gotham, and if you look deeper into it, Gotham has always been like the darkest, dingiest city, full of criminals, and obviously it's where Batman resides. So, and they're like, it's run by the criminals. Like Gotham is literally, it is a crime central. And you've also got Arkham Asylum, which is in Gotham. So I think that's where he's getting his mental from. So maybe Gotham's in his mind state, maybe.
No food, water, searching for the answers, but you listen to these people who got nothing to say. You wouldn't know real if it slapped you right in the face. Ain't for the culture, I can tell by the shit you embrace. I'm in Gotham, but my mind's...
Ain't for the culture, I can tell by the shit you embrace. So you rap about how much money you got and how many whips you have and how many girls you've got, all the chains you have, and all of this stuff that's all materialistic, but you think that it's what makes you you. And he's basically saying that I can tell you're not real because of the things that you know that you cater for.
In a different place, so fuck your cosigns, money in your radio play. I be shaking when I write my music. I've been anti-violent, but don't push me cause I just might do it. They won't give...
I'll be shaking when I write my music. So he just doesn't want to throw out loads of non-existent music that will literally just fade into the darkness. He actually wants to make you shake when you hear it. That's a powerful statement. And I'm anti-violent, but don't push me because I just might do it. That's like, don't push me because I'm close to the edge. Like, I've had enough now.
Give you no credit because they know you'll use it, and that's what happens when the master starts fearing the student. In the city, you a number, they don't see you as human. Just a puppet they replace for their games and amusement. In a city full of angels with the...
You're just a statistic to them. To the higher up, like everyone at the top of the pyramid, you're just a number, because you're just a number that's feeding all of the greed and everything else that they work so hard to attain. And it's like, they're the puppeteers, we're just on strings, but we are just a number. We're not human to them.
Biggest influence, I see demons with the platform who just fucking abuse it in Gotham.
We need to pull that back.
Water searching for the answers, but you listen to these people who got nothing to say. You wouldn't know real if it slapped you right in the face. Ain't for the culture, I can tell by the shit you embrace. I'm in Gotham, but my mind's in a different place. So fuck your cosigns, money in your radio play. I be shaking when I write my music. I've been anti-violent, but don't push me cause I just might do it. They won't give you no credit cause they know you'll use it, and that's what happens when the master starts fearing the student. In the city, you a number, they don't see you as human. Just a puppet they replace for their games and amusement. In a city full of angels with the biggest influence, I see demons with the platform who just fucking abuse it in Gotham. Everybody knows everybody.
In a city full of angels, I see devils with the biggest influence. What's that? Let's have a look.
City full of angels with the biggest influence, I see demons with the platform who just fucking abuse it.
In a city of angels with the biggest influence, I see demons on a platform.
Everybody knows everybody. If you ain't got a blue check, you ain't anybody. Redo, repeats.
If you ain't a blue check, you ain't anybody. So he's talking about verification. Like, you have to have a verified tick on your social media for you to matter to anyone. That's a deep concept, because if you're trying to work hard, like to create a social following or whatever you want to do, to have that mindset of you're not worthy unless you have a blue tick. It's a little tick next to your name, but it means so much to some people. That's crazy though. Like the fact that 50 years ago, when we never had internet access or anything like that, it's like none of this ever would have even contemplated to people back then. And that's why so many, like, of the older generation, like, they're not into social media and they don't have the need to, you know, get self-worth through an app or self-worth through content that you create or anything like that. Just do you. That's all you need to do. Just be true, do you, and that's all you need to do to be a real one, to be, you know, human. Because we're not robots. That's all you need to do, is just make sure that you're doing your best to strive and put in work for whatever you want to do, no matter what anyone says about it. If they're hating on you, they're showing you love, and you need to understand that. If they really hated you, they wouldn't give you the time of day. Just the mere fact that they're dropping in your videos and commenting or anything like that, they're literally just showing you love because you're relevant to them. If you were irrelevant, they wouldn't even bother. It just wouldn't even come into your thought process. So yeah, just don't be fazed at the fact that you haven't got a verified tick or something by your name, that you're not a person or you're not counted. Of course you are. You count for yourself, not for anyone else.
Sleep, double tap, see, copy. Lost souls underwear, they're turning into dead zombies. Everywhere you look is plastic, all fabricated.
Lost souls everywhere, they're turning into dead zombies. Oof.
Everything you've seen on TV.
Oh, that was a nice transition.
Until you get 1 million followers, and when you do, they treat you like you someone and you validated. What do you do? How much money you make? Who do you know? What do you drive? Where do you stay?
Dude's just met him and he's asking where he lives, how much money he makes, what he drives. It's like, really? I'm just a human, man. Leave me alone.
While you answering those questions, they be calculating how much of it they can see themselves trying to come in and take. If you're fragile, don't you even try to come to this place. They gon' build you just to break you, then rebuild you to break. Let you reach your own limit, then heroically save. And that's exactly how Gotham turns you into a slave. In Gotham, everyone goes and they lose their souls cause they can't control in Gotham. Everyone lies aside for an eye, you will lose your minds in Gotham. Everyone goes and they lose their souls cause they can't control in Gotham. Nobody's from here, but everybody comes here wanting to be famous till they realize the price of fame brings close everything that they once feared.
So, is Gotham fame? Is that what he's saying? So it's the personification of what fame brings. If you want to be famous, you better be ready to be living in Gotham. I think that's where he's going with it, which is a dope concept, to be fair.
Consumed by the algorithm, it becomes clear life's a simulation all controlled by a puppeteer. Blind people leading blind people, driving cars to a destination that is unclear while they can't steer. 1 year.
Blind people driving blind people to a destination that is unclear. Let me pull that back. That was a bar.
Simulation all controlled by a puppeteer. Blind people leading blind people, driving cars to a destination that is unclear while they can't steer.
Blind people driving blind people in cars to a destination that is unclear.
Life's a simulation all controlled by a puppeteer. Blind people leading blind people, driving cars to a destination that is unclear while they can't steer.
Why they can't steer. So the destination is not clear to them because they're blind, and he's driving blind people, so they can't see where they're going either. So every person in that car literally has no visual senses. So no wonder they can't steer in the right path. That's mad.
1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 drugs, alcohol addiction, morgue, fake friends, women, gold digging as a sport. Who convinced you should live a whole life you can't afford? Nobody sees you, you're continuously ignored. Everybody wants fame, they don't care what it's for. They don't want to build theirs, they're just trying to take yours. This is dog eat dog in this messed up world. Think you need this place, but you don't. Happiness is not a physical place you call home. Did you ever wonder why?
Happiness is not a physical place you call home. Just like I said, happiness is within yourself. It's not something that you can touch, or you can, obviously your loved ones and everything else, they can make you happy, but that's still within yourself because it's your emotions and they get carried on to other people. So it's a knock-on effect. But happiness within yourself, that's where home is. And it's like, home is where the heart is. If your heart is happy, then you're at home.
Why you feel like you feel when you take that time away from your phone. Fake shit goes viral, we know this won't. They'll say they...
He's basically talking about people who get the jitters when they haven't got their phones. Because that's what it's like now. Like, because we rely so heavily on technology and social media in general. Yeah, it's like if you don't pay your phone bill or you lose your internet or anything like that, everyone goes crazy. And it's like you're a crack addict waiting for your next fix. And that's basically what he's trying to say. But it's crazy.
They care but will never show. Gotham isn't just a place, it's a mind state watered by the thoughts that manifest what you grow.
So Gotham is a mind state that you grow yourself. So if you think negatively, if you have negative thoughts, then you're always going to be in a state of purgatory, which is why he's in chains. And it looks like he's saving himself from himself, which is dope as well, because he's Bruce Wayne as well as Dax. So Dax is in Gotham and Bruce Wayne's there to save him. So is Dax now Bruce Wayne? Is he the new Batman?
Gotham, everyone goes and they lose their souls cause they can't control in Gotham. Everyone lies a cycle and how you will lose your minds in Gotham. Everyone goes and they lose their souls cause they can't control in Gotham. Living in Gotham, living in Gotham, living in Gotham, living in Gotham. Tell them how you feel cause I promise they won't call back. Everybody's in it for money so it's all bad. Killing all my demons, I'm rapping this in all black. I ain't got it, I ain't got it, I ain't got it, I ain't got it.
The melody in this is good as well. Told you, he brings that melody in with his flow, and it just works, because he can actually sing. So he's literally just saved Dax from Gotham. So where is that going to lead now? The visuals as well. I mean, let's talk about the visuals. Dax started off just doing one takes, and it was literally just him in front of a camera on a street, walking down a street, rapping. That was it. There was no pyrotechnics, no cinematography, none of that. And now is just next level.
Prove nothing to God when they done nothing for me.
City at war, Batman saves artist Dax. He co-directed it as well. Fair play. There we have it, guys. That is Dax Gotham. Well, what a way to come back after a hiatus. He did his thing. That was a banger. The concept of the video itself was really dope, because it is what is going on right now with social media. All of the social media giants, they literally control everyone on their platforms, and we're just sheep going along with the herd. And he's basically saying that life isn't just about having a verification on your name next to every single social media outlet that you have, because the more traffic you get, the more problems it will bring, because you'll just have so many fake people and you'll think that they're being genuine when all they're trying to do is benefit for themselves. I think that's probably the best conclusion that I could put to this video. And that state of mind is when you reach that level of fame, let's say fame, social gathering, you start to think of negative energy and everything else, and then that drags you to Gotham. And that's basically what he's saying. So all of the hate and everything that Dax got, and the fact that everyone always wants something from him, throwing shade, saying he can't rap, saying he hasn't got no technical flow, he can't pull a hook together, that's all negative energy, which is literally creating Gotham. So Gotham is a manifestation of a city in your brain, and the only way you can escape is if you've got a superhero, and obviously you need to find that in yourself. So I think that's probably what his interpretation of this is, but there could be so many different meanings to this, because we all know that Dax is layered. But what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below what your favorite bar was, what you liked about the video, the visuals, how he portrayed it. Do you think the message is true? Do you think, you know, that it could mean something else? Let me know. Just smash it down in the comments, and you know, we'll get a conversation going, because that's what it's about. Music's about expressing what you think and everything else. So we're a community, we all share that together. And if you did like the video, like I said, make sure you smash that like button. Show your boy some love by subscribing if you're new, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Until the next video, guys, this is Wolfie Reacts, and I'll see you in the next one.